Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you 3 recipes that have been absolutely game-changing on Carnivore for me. First, if you're new here, hi, my name is Megan. I am a nurse in Southern Ohio. I live with my husband Tommy and niece Kaylin, and we have 3 dogs and 2 cats. I share a little bit of everything from carnivore to lifestyle vlogs, DIY, product reviews, you name it, I kind of share it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and please leave me comments. I love to interact with you. But let's get started on today's video. First recipe is the most simple. So one thing I missed on the carnivore diet is cereal. I love a good bowl of cereal, and I'll link a video where I talk about how my sugar is dropping at night and things like that, and overnight, and I was having problems keeping my sugar up. I have found that if I get a little bit of protein, whether that's from protein shake or from this recipe, I am good with my sugar levels. So I need about 20 to 30 grams of protein and a little bit of fat before I go to bed. So delighted to meet you. Another YouTuber and an Instagrammer, Carnivore, posted this, and I decided to try it because why not give everything a try at least once. And it was actually really good. I couldn't believe how much it tasted like real cereal. It tastes like Rice Krispies. So it is plain pork rinds, and I do half and half. She does raw milk. Do the milk of your choice, whatever way works for you. It's as simple as put it in a bowl, put your milk on it, and eat it. I also like to sometimes put stevia on top of it for a little bit of sweetness. That is up to you and what you're able to do with your carnivore. But I will catch back in with you when I do my next recipe. Welcome back. So it's been a few days. Life has gotten a little bit busy, but that's okay. So we are going to make my second favorite breakfast food item that's carnivore and easy, and it's really delicious, and that is a carnivore McGriddle. So I love a McGriddle, the real one, but I can't have it. I'm allergic to the wheat. I don't want all that sugar or junk that's in it. This is a really, really good substitute. Tastes just like it, texture's correct, and probably the best pancake I've had since going even keto. I've not had as good of a pancake as this. So it's really, really simple. You need beef gelatin and vanilla or strawberry, whatever flavor Equip beef protein mix you want. So I've been doing the vanilla. This recipe I would do the vanilla because you want sweet. I've heard that the unflavored makes a really good like hamburger bun. We did one of the vanillas pancakes on our hamburger, and it was just as good. So whichever way you prefer, but today I'm going to be using the vanilla Equip protein, which is a grass-fed beef protein, the beef gelatin, and then 4 eggs. It's really, really simple. So into a blender, I usually put my dry ingredients first. I find that works the best. You need 1.5 tablespoons of beef gelatin, 1 and a scoop of protein powder, and then 4 eggs. I will link the recipe for the pancakes down in the description. I think Maria Emmerich was the first one to come up with it. I saw it on Laura Spath's page. It just all depends on who you're watching at the time. But you close that up. And blend it until it's really smooth. I like to scrape down the sides partially through. I like to use this tool, it's called Spurtle. My mom got me a set of these, so I'll be doing a review on them pretty soon. They're wonderful. Highly recommend them. Best wooden spoon, basically, that I've ever had. Then I heat up a griddle to about 350 degrees. I find that that's the easiest way to cook them. While this is heating, I've already made bacon and sausage. I'll make the eggs as soon as these are done, and then we'll build our sandwiches. Now that our griddle is heated up, all we have to do is pour them on. I do them about a silver dollar size. You want them about the size of a traditional McGriddle. You don't want them very big, because it's just a waste, especially with as small as an egg and bacon are. Say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. So I find that they make 6 pancakes of this size, which is perfect for 3 sandwiches. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, whatever you need. But that's just one batch, 4 eggs, the scoop of protein, and the beef gelatin. You cook them just like regular pancakes. They will bubble just like regular pancakes to know when to flip them. I didn't butter my griddle. You can. I don't find it necessary to do that. But again, it's up to you and what you prefer. This Equip protein is sweetened with stevia, so if you have those sensitivities, it's something to consider. They're unflavored, has absolutely nothing but the beef protein in it. So you can do what you need to do as far as that's concerned. As you cook them, they will puff up, but as they cool, they will flatten back out. That's the nature of this. There's no really leavening agent in it, so it will flatten back out. I also find that I don't like to put it on just a glass plate. I like to put a paper towel down on a plate when I pull them off, because as they sweat, they will get gummy if you don't. Now that those are done, we're gonna cook eggs, but I'm gonna do that real quick off camera, and then I'll pick you back up as we build these sandwiches and take a bite. Like I was saying, as they cool, they deflate. So you just take 2 of the buns. We like cheese on ours, so I'm gonna put cheese on ours. You don't have to, it depends on your preferences and goals. Tommy likes sausage patties on his, so again, that's why I make them small, because otherwise you'd have a whole bunch of bread and not a lot of meat. And that's what kind of the finished product looks like. I'm gonna make mine. Personally, I don't like sausage, so I'm gonna put bacon on mine. And it looks just like a McGriddle, tastes like a McGriddle. Easy and so good. I will catch you back up probably this afternoon as I make my 3rd and final recipe that can be breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever. But we'll see you then. We're back for the last, but definitely not least of my favorites. For breakfast, you can do this for lunch, dinner, whatever you need. And that is just bone broth, but I enhance it. Lily Kane did this a while back, and I've enjoyed it ever since, especially with the colder days. We've been really blessed here lately with some warm weather, but I know that it's gonna get cold again, but I'm gonna show you how this works. For this, you'll need a tablespoon or 2 of butter. That's up to you if you want to add that. I like adding it because I like a little bit of extra fat. A single egg. I use an Element electrolyte pack. She doesn't call for that, but it's a way for me to get it in. And it adds salt to the saltiness to the bone broth. And then a bone broth pack. Today I'm going to use the ramen flavor of the bare bones bone broth. But that's kind of how that works. First thing I'm going to do is to boil some water. So I'll get that started. I like this because it makes it to where the egg actually cooks in the bone broth. So I'm going to take my egg and whisk it down. In my cup, in this cup, I already have the tablespoon of butter, because once the hot water hits that, it'll melt. And then if you wanted to season your eggs, you could. I choose not to. I don't need it for this. So when that comes to a boil, you just add about 8 ounces to your cup. Stir that in until the butter's melted and all of those ingredients are mixed so there's no clumps. Now that that's stirred, you add in your egg. And then I stir it around. I want it to be fully cooked. I don't like it to be still a little bit raw. Some people do. No, thank you. Just like that, it's done. But I'm gonna go enjoy my bone broth. Thank you for joining me today while we explored 3 of my favorite recipes, depending on how much time you have and how easy you want it. But all are fairly simple, and I really enjoy them all. I can't wait to see you next time. Who knows what we'll get into, but until then, bye.